Hello, this is Ed Cardinal with this edition of the Cardinal Way for Men Live. Different day, different time. Actually headed into a 4-day virtual training with Tony Robbins, Unleashing the Power Within. It's going to give me an opportunity to work on some personal development, some of my limiting beliefs, and telling a new story instead of repeating the old story. And in preparation for that, I did a little homework, and I want to share with you what I did, and hopefully this might be helpful for you. So there's something called the pyramid of mastery, and it's the 7 areas of consistent growth, the areas that we want to grow in consistently throughout our life. And physical health, the physical body is at the base of that. Then there's the emotions and meaning, relationships, time, work, career, and mission, finances, and celebrate and contribute. So what I was to do is rate myself as far as a percentage in each one of those areas. And then where I see myself now and where I want to be, let's say after a year or so. And then I'm choosing 2 of these areas to focus on during the training with Tony to work on my limiting beliefs in those areas. So the 2 that came up as my lowest score is finances and work and career. Actually, celebrate and contribute was low also. So finances was about, I rated myself as at 30%, and work and career was about 60%. Now, if you've been following me, you know that I recently relocated from Rhode Island to Western North Carolina. And in doing so, I left the safety of my business, physical therapy business, a wellness business, a bodywork business I had established for over 20 years. So I left the safety of that career, that work, those finances. So for me, this is an opportunity. It doesn't surprise me that these numbers are low. So this is for me an opportunity for a fresh start, to reinvent what I want to do for my career and to help people. But to be honest with you, the financial piece for me and my limiting beliefs I've had for a long time. And I believe that I've picked up these limiting beliefs from my family. How many of you heard, and this is what I heard growing up, money doesn't grow on trees. What do you think? We're made of money. I felt, and I had this belief that in order to be spiritual, you couldn't be wealthy. So these are things that I need to work on. And I know that's not the case. In fact, the more money I can make, the more people I can help. But these are the limiting beliefs that I am going to be working on in the next 4 days. And also getting a clear vision of the work that I want to do to help others. And for me, the platform of the Cardinal Way for Men is one of those areas. I transcribed those 7 areas onto a wheel. It's called the Wheel of Life. Now, if you saw that wheel rolling down the street, how do you think it would be rolling? Do you think it'd be nice and smooth? Absolutely not. Look at that wheel. So the low is of course the finances. I'm working on balancing this wheel out, and my goal is to be at almost 90% for most of those areas. Finances getting up to 75%, but eventually 90%. And in that process of improving my financial ability, I'll be able to contribute and celebrate more. So that's what I'm working on in the next 4 days. I'm really looking forward to the Unleashing the Power Within training with Tony Robbins. And I hope this was helpful to maybe you can do the same thing. Look at those 7 areas, score yourself from 0 to 100%, and find ways to improve through personal development, through getting rid of limiting beliefs, telling a new story. Work on a couple of those areas that are the lowest that you want to improve. If you found this helpful, please drop the word yes below in the comments. And until you see me again, be well. Take care. Bye-bye.